Here's the buying cheap and selling dear.
Selling?
I sold our positions in Nevrex right before the plummet.
Why didn't you tell us?
Couldn't risk the leak. Timing is everything. Had to get out before the lemmings. There he is, the Kipster.
We have a problem.
What now, kiddo? We're celebrating.
It's important.
Everything's important to you, Kip.
And nothing is important to you.
Oh, the mouse roars.
People are losing their shirts on Nevrex.
I got my shirt. Ascot Chang. It's tailor-made.
Please, Charlie, we have to talk.
All right. Sit down. Take a load off. Keep them coming, Vicky.
Yes, sir, Mr. Danville.
Nice tail on that one. To lives of quiet desperation and not leading them.
Thanks for coming.
You could have just canceled over the phone.
Canceled. I missed a chance to see Tripod and Cyclops.
He says you're gonna see them.
I'm an optimist. So, this guy is a friend of my older brother's, Randy Price. Got in a jam with the SEC, FBI, Enron type scandal. Now he wants to cut a deal.
He's got something on a homicide?
Charles Danville, 1985.
Never heard of him.
Big financial wizard back in the day. Now, Randy is in danger of going the way of Martha Stewart.
Square feet on the water. What are you talking about?
Get your feet off my desk and your ass out of my chair, Randy.
Jeez, Kite. That ain't a way to treat an old pal?
Detective Rush, Randy Price.
You're a homicide detective. I gotta start committing some real crimes. Enough of this white-collar crap.
You get something you want to tell me, Randy?
I've got something amazing. I know who killed Charles Danville. Okay, fine. You don't want to solve the murder of one of the biggest names on Market Street? I can take this info elsewhere.
Door's that way.
You told me this lady was top-notch, Kite.
She is.
Look, detective, before all this unpleasantness with the SEC occurred, I was senior vice president of mergers and acquisitions.
I'm really busy, Randy.
2 weeks before Danville was killed, I was in the John of this hotel.
Son of a bitch, you lost it all.
Do I know you?
Stu Livermore, I invested 50 grand in Bentech, and now look at this. It's worthless.
You run the dry cleaners. What? You begged me to let you invest.
Because you were supposed to be the big shot with all the inside information.
Well, did you read the prospectus? Because it clearly states the risks involved.
I need that money back.
All right. Stu, is it? Maybe. Just maybe. If I pull a few strings, I can get you into Nevrex.
What's Nevrex?
It's a sure thing.
You already wiped me out. Remember, I don't have any more money. You must think I'm really stupid.
Not stupid. Desperate. And Nevrex is your way out. Trust me. Don't let me pressure you.
You sure about this, Nevrex?
Hey, you got a better way out? Take it.
I got a life insurance policy. It's worth about 10 grand. But I warn you, this Nevrex bombs, you're gonna pay with your life. Trust me.
What happened to Nevrex?
It crashed and burned 2 weeks after Livermore invested.
Same time Danville got killed.
I told you it was good.
But why didn't you let the cops know about it back then?
How would I profit from that? I was saving it for a rainy day.
And now it's pouring. 1985 was a carjacking gone wrong. Danville's body was found in an alley off of Market Street.
I remember Danville. He was all over the business section back in the 80s.
Well, his DeLorean was found the next day in Ardmore, 20 miles away. Junked and stripped.
A lot of high-end cars got jacked in '85.
Yeah, they busted a ring of guys for exporting car parts overseas that year.
Details of the theft match up with the MO on all the others, except this one left a victim.
And that pal of Kite's, Randy Price.
80s throwback, real Market Street greed is good type.
But he's got information.
The story about Livermore waving that gun around is pretty interesting.
Maybe Livermore shot Danville, took the DeLorean to make it look like a carjacking.
Scotty and I will track down Livermore, see what he has to say.
You want me and Vera to go talk to the last to see?
Who was it?
Victoria Jordan, bartender at a place called the Arbitrage.
Oh, I've been there with my stockbroker.
You're in the market, boss?
Half of America is Lil.
Not my half.
I'll give my broker a call, see what he knows about Danville and the company he used to work for.
Stu Livermore? Detectives Rush and Bowens.
Hey, finders keepers. It ain't illegal collecting discarded tickets.
I want to talk to you about Charles Danville.
Danville, that lying huckster ruined my life.
Well, we heard.
You've been talking to my ex.
Well, she told us where to find you.
You had a run-in with him June 7th, 1985?
Swore that if Nevrex bombed, you'd kill him.
That's right. What? You think I made good on that threat?
You shoved the gun to his chest.
Should have fired it too, but instead I invested another 10 grand with him. 2 weeks later, that was gone too.
Mr. Livermore? Hey, Kip Crowley. I'm an associate of Mr. Danville's.
I want an associate. I want Danville.
Mr. Danville is extremely busy.
Yeah, busy robbing honest people like me. You know, I went to the headquarters of Nevrex Corporation. You know what I found? One old lady in an 8x10 office answering the phone. That's Nevrex. An old lady with a phone.
You must be mistaken.
No mistake.
Well, I'm sure that there is an explanation.
That money was going to pay for my children's educations. My wife's going to leave me. I'd kill myself, but it wouldn't do any good. I already cashed in my life insurance.
No, hey, I'm very sorry.
Please, I'm begging you. If I don't get that money back...
Just, you give me your number, Mr. Livermore, okay? I personally guarantee that Mr. Danville will look into this and call you.
When?
End of day, tomorrow morning, the latest. I give you my word.
I was sitting by the phone all that day like a chump, waiting for that kid to come through. I got the brush off. I finally went to bed. Then I saw the story on the morning news.
And you never got your money back?
Guess I could have hired a lawyer, tried to sue, you know, if I had a cent to my name, but I didn't. Still don't.
You were the last person to see Charles Danville alive?
Yeah, around 2 a.m. Saw him walk out that door like every night.
Anyone with him?
Nope. Lost Boys left earlier.
Lost Boys.
Yeah. Danville had a group of young boys that worshipped him, fed his ego.
From Collins Brothers, the firm where he worked?
They wished. Danville's boys weren't Ivy League. They were wannabes on the outside looking in. Until Danville took pity on them about a month before he died.
He hadn't met them before.
No. Not that I knew of, at least. But he got real friendly real fast.
One day that'll be us, boys.
Yeah, in a galaxy far, far away.
Shh. Maybe we'll get some stock tips.
Holy crap, that is Charles Danville.
He's coming our way. Be cool. Mr. Danville, can we buy you a drink?
You guys from Blaine?
How could you tell?
Well, to start, you're dressed like used car salesmen. You're at the bar because you can only afford an appetizer. And you're gawking at the swells like they're a different species. Which they are. Except for me. I used to work in a sweatshop just like Blaine back in the day. Cold calling chumps for $10 commissions.
So, how did you get to where you are?
Cojones. Big brass ones. You guys got them?
Yeah, we got cojones.
Yeah.
Good. Because if you're hungry, maybe I can help you out.
Seriously?
I'm putting together a bond offering for a company called Nevrex. You know Nevrex?
Yeah, of course.
Nevrex is awesome.
You're crappy liars. But you'll get better. Stick with me, I'll teach you how to sell snow to Eskimos. Be millionaires by the end of summer. Interested?
Why would a big shot like Danville want to associate with nobodies?
Maybe he saw himself in those boys. Maybe he was just slumming. All I know is the day he died, we got stuck with an $11,000 tab.
11 grand. It's worth more than my car.
Way more.
Owner of the arbitrage at the time, he thought Danville was made of money. Just too busy to get around to paying it. Me? Oh, I never would have let that happen.
The owner's still around?
Sold the place to me. And I don't give credit to no one. $4.
So, Mackey's your broker, huh? Told you where to find me?
So Danville worked for you for, what, 6 years?
Oh, something like that. Thought he got killed in the carjacking.
Well, we're taking another look at that. My detectives talked to a woman at the arbitrage and said the guy was a louse, welched on his debts.
Sounds about right.
Danville was a heavy hitter, rolling in dough.
Oh, he was. For a while. Then he hit a losing streak. Every stock he hyped went in the toilet. That's why we fired him.
Fired? Wasn't he still an employee of Collins Brothers when he died?
On paper, he was. But he begged us to let him stay unsalaried until he could get another gig going.
So Danville was on the ropes.
The day he died, we had to cover about $500,000 of his debts to protect the firm's reputation.
Keep up appearances.
And keep the authorities off our backs, checking records. Fat lot of good it did us, considering I got popped for insider trading.
Well, it could have been worse. You could have ended up like Danville.
Broke?
Dead.
So Danville's broke, but still playing the big shot.
Yeah, scrambling to get the Nevrex deal off the ground while his reputation's still intact, and he still has an office at Collins Brothers.
So this guy is all tapped out, but he's still got a corporate apartment, tab at a 5-star restaurant, and a DeLorean to push around? How do I get this job?
Now, how come the assigned didn't look at disgruntled investors for this?
Well, carjacking theory looks solid.
Collins Brothers covered for Danville. They raced a paper trail of his debts.
Well, plus, white-collar criminals usually get sued, not shot.
So maybe the doer isn't your typical investor.
Let's check the SEC records. See if anyone with a criminal record bought shares of Nevrex.
We'll go talk to Danville's old associates.
The law school is.
Start with the kid who was supposed to get back to Livermore, Kipper.
Kip Crowley? Detectives Rush and Valance.
It's about Charles Danville.
Charlie Danville. That was a lifetime ago.
You've been talking to an old associate of yours, Randy Price.
Oh, yeah, I read about Randy. He's in trouble with the SEC, huh?
He says Stu Livermore threatened Danville's life.
No kidding.
We know you dealt with Livermore in '85 running interference for Danville, but you never told the cops about that.
Well, Charlie was killed in a carjacking. What would Livermore have to do with that?
Did you know he pulled a gun on Danville 2 weeks before his death?
Oh, no, I didn't. I just felt bad for the guy. Did you talk to him? Is he making out?
He's collecting used tickets off the floor at the OTB.
That's a shame. I tried to talk to Charlie about him the night that he died.
2 lives of quiet desperation. And not leading them. So, kiddo, what's so important that it can't wait?
I went to the headquarters of the Nevrex Corporation.
This about the dry cleaner mope?
Livermore, and he was right. It's nothing. Nothing. It's an old lady answering phones.
So, it's the idea that counts, not the brick and mortar.
Charlie, I promised Livermore that you would call him. I personally guaranteed...
Don't promise things, kiddo.
Can you help him? Please. For me.
That's good. Kip, going for the heart like that? I actually have taught you something.
So you will talk to him?
No. Hey, I'm a heartless bastard, remember?
No, you're not.
You are too good to be true. Kiddo, have a drink. Lighten up.
That was the last time that I saw him. I walked to the train and went to my mom's.
Danville sounds like he was telling the truth about being a heartless bastard, huh?
No, that was just his way. He was trying to train me to be like him.
Were you upset when he died?
Broken up. Like I said, he was trying to teach me to succeed. It wasn't his fault I couldn't cut it in that world.
These are records from the SEC?
About 4,000 people invested in Nevrex back in '85.
Most for $1,000 or so.
And only a dozen went in for over 25 grand.
Anyone with a record?
Yeah, one, Teddy Mars. Served 5 years for dealing cocaine in the late 80s.
And another 3 for manslaughter. Broke a guy's neck in Frackville.
How's a thug like Mars get into business with a high roller like Danville?
I don't know if he was selling cocaine to Danville. Danville was broke.
Maybe there was some bartering going on.
And cocaine for stocks?
And if those investments tanked?
Mars would come collecting, the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, check with his parole officer, see if he's got a good address.
Teddy Mars?
I want to talk to you about Charles Danville. You ain't Vice, and you don't look like narcs.
Homicide.
You invested 25 grand in a company Danville was selling called Nevrex.
Hold up. Let me get my lawyer down here. We can have a real nice powwow, just the 4 of us.
While you're on the line, we'll talk to your boys over there.
What boys?
The ones that are dealing for you?
You got me wrong, detectives. I'm an artist now.
Well, suit yourself, Teddy. But if they're holding, you're coming with us.
So how'd you get involved with Danville?
That ain't a secret. For a time, I supplied all the joints on Market Street.
Including the arbitrage?
Especially the arbitrage. Them Brooks Brother types like the party.
Peace. Teddy. You should get on this Nevrex. Make yourself a fortune.
You want to taste the merchandise?
How much for the whole ounce? Boys deserve a treat.
Ounce is $3 grand. You already owe me 10.
You know what? I'm gonna cut you in on this Nevrex deal for $25,000. A couple of months, you're worth twice that, maybe 3 times.
Yeah, you do that. After you pay me the 13 grand in cash, I'll give it a think through.
Teddy, this Nevrex is like money in the bank.
You don't got it, do you?
I'm offering you 25 grand in bonds for 13.
Give me your Rolex.
Teddy, come on.
White Line Highway, tell all your friends they can go my way, pay your toll, sell your soul, pound for pound, cost more than gold. The longer you stay, the more you pay. My white lines go a long way, either up your nose.
I'm gonna take your watch and your worthless paper. But in 24 hours, I want my 13K in cash.
So did you get your money?
Next day, one of Charlie's boys delivered a briefcase full of green.
You happen to remember who gave you the money?
Yeah, the pretty boy, Bo something. Look, if you don't believe me, ask him. He'll tell you I got paid. I didn't kill Charlie, because I had no reason to.
I may have met a Mr. Mars back in the 80s, but I couldn't say for sure.
We're homicide, Bo, not narcotics.
Or the SEC.
Well done. Hell yeah, I remember Teddy. He was our supplier.
Did Danville send you to him with a briefcase full of money?
Yeah, and he was pissed about it, too. We were coining it on Nevrex, but Charlie hated to part with the actual cash.
So why did he?
Because Charlie could take the heat from the blue-haired old ladies who were bilking. But Teddy Mars was a different story.
So you knew Danville was a swindler?
I looked the other way.
You know any other investors might have liked to see Danville dead?
Investors? No.
Then who?
After I gave Teddy the cash, I went back to Charlie's to return his Rolex.
My brave boy, back from the trenches.
That guy scared the piss out of me.
Sit down, take a load off. Help yourself.
Thanks. Oh, I got your watch back.
I want you to keep it. Token of my appreciation.
Seriously?
You're the one, Bo. You're the one that's gonna make it big.
I am?
I don't think the others have what it takes, but you. You know what it takes. Don't you?
That's when I got out.
Danville hit on anyone else you know of?
He hit on all of us. If you wanted to succeed with Charlie, you played by his rules.
And that meant sleeping with him?
If you wanted to get ahead, that's what it meant.
You want a deal, Randy? You start talking. You tell all, no more saving for a rainy day.
Livermore didn't kill Danville.
I know what I heard.
You know what we heard? Danville liked boys.
Young ones, up-and-comers, like you.
He hit on you, Randy? Because he hit on Bo.
Yeah, but Bo didn't kill him. He's got an alibi. It was at his girlfriend's night Danville got dead.
But you don't have an alibi, do you?
Wait a minute, you think I killed Danville? That's insane.
So, you like biting the pillow?
You didn't get horizontal to make it to homicide.
Guy's worthless. This deal's off.
Okay, cool your jets. God.
Did I service Danville to get ahead? Yeah.
So what?
So maybe you felt humiliated by that? Decided to gun down the man who made you catch for him.
I did what I had to do. Big deal.
You got anything more on Danville? You want to say it right now, Randy, because your deal is going south. Fast.
Okay. All right. This is the entire truth.
Well, that's big for Randy.
I met Danville earlier than I said before.
How much earlier?
A little more than a month before he was killed.
Want to ride? Hey, you're Charles Danville. That's right. And you work for Blaine & Sons. How do you know that? I used to have a crappy umbrella just like that. Hop in.
Wow. This is so cool.
Took me a hard day's work to afford it. You think I'm kidding?
No.
You know, I used to work for a joint like Blame back in the day.
Seriously?
Till I wised up, took some risks. You a risk taker?
Randy Price.
Yeah, I like risk. Good, Randy. Because I'm going to make you a proposition. I'm going to create a company out of thin air. Sell the hell out of it.
Can you do that?
I'm Charles Danville. I can do anything. Still looking for a couple of salesmen. You know anyone who might be interested?
So Danville meeting you and Kip and Bo at the arbitrage, that was a setup?
Yep. Worked like a charm, too.
And Bo and Kip never knew Nevrex was bogus?
Bo knew it was a boiler room scam, but he didn't care so long as he was making out.
And Kip?
Kip was a fool. Out of his depth. Believed every word that Danville said.
And why'd you keep this from us, Randy?
Because it was a crooked deal. And I'm facing charges of investor fraud. Okay, look, you know what? I just remembered something, and this is good.
Oh, you feel that? It's raining again.
Kip Crowley, the dummy, he got his mother to invest in Nevrex. And she lost a bundle.
Oh, we've seen the list of investors. There's no Crowley.
No, Danville told me she invested. He bragged about closing the deal.
Hey, boyfriend in there was telling the truth.
It's too bad.
Kip's mom did invest in Nevrex. She went by Mavis Breen, not Crowley.
How much she dropped?
50 grand.
That's worth the conversation. What, you got plans?
Kind of.
You got plans?
You kidding? I'm married. I'll take any excuse not to go home.
I wish you boys would have given me some warning. Would have made myself presentable.
We just wanted to ask you about Nevrex, Mrs. Breen.
Mavis, please. I'm divorced.
Can you tell us how you came to invest in the company, Mavis?
You'd have to ask Kip about Nevrex.
Well, we'd rather talk to you.
Kip isn't in any trouble, is he? Because if he is, it's my fault.
And how would that work?
When it comes to men, I make terrible choices. And poor Kip had to suffer through my divorces. Yep, all 4 of them.
So, about Nevrex, Kip told you to invest?
Yeah, well, he knew I had some money in the bank from my last settlement. He just wanted to help me grow it.
Did you ever meet Charles Danville?
He took Kip and me to dinner, you know, to make his pitch.
Chin chin.
Entangle.
What is this?
Well, that is called sushi, Miss Breen.
It's Mavis. Well, why isn't it cooked?
Oh, it's cutting edge. Raw's the next big thing.
Well, I prefer chicken teriyaki.
Mom, Charlie has a great investment opportunity for you.
It's a company called Nevrex, Mavis.
High tech. Japanese are interested in investing, right, Charlie?
But I promise it has nothing to do with sushi.
Charlie's a genius, Mom. He's a senior VP at Collins Brothers.
I've heard of Collins Brothers.
I'm old news. Kip here is the future.
No thanks to you, huh?
I may have helped out a little bit.
Charlie is my mentor, Mom.
You flatter me, kiddo.
Well, I certainly appreciate you taking an interest in my boy. But when it comes to investing, I'm awful cautious.
Well, your mom's a smart lady, Kip. It's obviously going to take more than one dinner to get her to see the wisdom of investing.
So, Danville convinced you?
Eventually. I really invested for Kip's sake. You know, to help advance his career. A lot of good that did.
You must have been pretty angry losing all that money.
Furious.
How about Kip?
Well, he was devastated. He really believed in that Danville.
So maybe in your defense, he took revenge on Danville.
Oh, no. My Kip couldn't hurt a fly. Me, on the other hand, I wanted to string Danville up by his lion neck. But of course I didn't. The man was dead before I could buy a rope.
Well, your friend Price is a real prince.
He's my brother's friend, and he's always been a lowlife.
Well, he's a saint compared to Danville. But that's the J.O.B. We don't get to pick our victims.
So, you, want to go see another movie tomorrow night?
It's First Thursdays tomorrow.
First, what?
First Thursday of every month, the homicide detectives get together, retired and active.
To do what?
Talk. Drink.
Sounds fun. Bring me along.
I don't know, Kate. You're not in the Hat Squad.
You guys have more weird names for yourselves.
It's usually just cops.
Well, I'm a friend of a cop.
You want to see the girls?
Met your mom, Kip.
You did?
I heard how she lost a cool $50K to Nevrex.
Oh, boy.
Oh, I forgot to mention that to us, did you?
Well, I didn't tell you because I thought it would look like I killed Charlie.
It does.
And that's just the half of it.
What do you mean?
Randy Price, Bo Munger, they say Danville was a sexual predator.
They said that?
Come on, Kip, quit the act.
You worship Danville. Not only did he use you to get to your mom's money,
He hit on you, too.
No. That's not how it went.
You really think I should buy it?
Hell yes, I think you should buy it.
Maybe I should save the money that we're making off Nevrex.
No, kiddo. There's plenty more where that came from.
I do love it.
Then buy it. You deserve it.
Yeah?
I'm really proud of you, you know. You've come a long way.
I don't know.
Hey, kiddo, you stick with me. You're gonna rule Market Street one day. Follow right in my footsteps. Come on, kiddo. Let's grab the bull by the horns.
Okay. Then I gotta tell you something. The car is not the only thing that I love. I love you too.
I love you too, kiddo.
No. I mean, I really love you.
Charlie didn't hit on me. I hit on him.
That must have surprised Danville.
He was surprised. But then we fell in love.
you buy that Mustang?
Yeah. Charlie and I drove all over town in it. I wanted to spend the rest of my life with him. So the thought of me killing him, it's so crazy.
I loved him.
I still do.
You know how Kip said he took the train to his mom's the night Danville died?
Yeah?
There's a reason. I ran all the carjackings in June of '85. No Mustang stolen in Philly, but in Montgomery County, where Kip's mom lived,
Cherry red Mustang?
junked and stripped. Guess where?
Ardmore,
Just like all the other carjackings.
including Danville's DeLorean.
Pretty amazing coincidence. How'd they miss this in '85?
Montgomery County and Philly were like two separate countries, Scotty.
So maybe Kip's playing us, using love as an alibi.
Let's bring the math teacher in this time. See how he likes our house.
This is wrong. Why are you doing this to me?
He's excellent.
Sure you don't teach drama?
I'm telling you the truth. I didn't kill Charlie. Why do you think that?
Well, because your precious cherry red Mustang was carjacked a few days before Charlie was killed.
So you knew exactly how to cover up a murder and make it look like a carjacking.
Was it spur of the moment, Kip, or premeditated?
I left Charlie at the arbitrage alive. And then I went to the train station, just like I told you.
I believe you left the bar, Kip.
Then you waited outside for Danville to leave.
Shot him twice, then took off in his DeLorean.
No, that's not what happened.
So what did happen?
The night he was killed, I kept at him. I confronted him one last time.
Charlie,
Having a conversation here, Kip.
I'm not leaving till we talk.
What's bothering you now?
If you won't help Livermore.
Get over Livermore.
At least tell me that the $50,000 my mom invested, you're not gonna scam her too.
Your mom already received her return on investment.
What do you mean?
Ask her.
Charlie, you're really confusing me here. Is my mother gonna get her money back or not?
No, Kip. She's not.
But she's my mother. She is not some stranger like Livermore. I thought that you cared about us. Me.
I do, kiddo. That's why you should listen to me very closely. This game ain't for you. Get out while you're still young. Go back to the sticks. Become a librarian. Something more your speed.
You're kidding, right?
I wanted to help you, but you're just not catching on.
Charlie!
It's over. No sale.
But I love you.
Sorry. So long, kiddo.
I left there crying like a baby. Never saw Charlie again.
Says you.
I went to my mom's, like I told you.
When it comes to alibis, a mother's pretty close to worthless.
I can't confess to a murder I didn't commit. Why don't you believe me?
What are you doing here?
Kip's in custody for the murder of Charles Danville, Mavis.
Oh, no. No, that's not right. Kip did not do anything.
We know about Kip's car getting jacked.
So what? That doesn't prove anything.
So you knew about that too?
Well, of course I knew.
Mavis, there are ways of testifying that could help Kip reduce his sentence.
He seems like a decent guy. Jury will respond to that.
Seems? That boy's an angel.
All the same, he killed a man in cold blood.
They left him to die on the road.
That boy is an angel. And Danville was the devil.
I'm sorry, Mom. So sorry.
I don't care about the money.
Oh, I'd left him.
I know.
No, I mean, I really, really loved him.
You mean you and him?
Yeah. God, he just used me and like spit me out like I was nothing. He told me that I wasn't cut out for the business and just go back to the vegetable patch.
It's okay. It's okay, baby. It's okay.
Hello, Charlie.
Mavis, what are you doing here?
Called the bar. Made sure you were still here getting sauced.
What do you want?
You.
Again? I didn't give you enough of a workout the other night?
That was business. You had to close the deal.
What, are you sore about the money?
Forget the money. I want you.
Look, Mavis, I'm a little tired. Whoa. Now,
I'm an adult. I got no one but myself to blame for sleeping with a cold-blooded reptile like you. Look, he was just a kid.
he's in his 20s.
He's a baby.
Look, why don't you just put the gun away, okay? We'll talk the whole thing through.
Sleeping with a mother and her son? That's as low as it gets.
Kip doesn't have to know.
He's never gonna know anything. Just that you got what was coming to you, kiddo.
Precious time when time is new. All through the night today.